I want to break down for you really simply how I used fasting to heal my skin from cystic acne. Let's talk about water fasting. When you are preparing for a water fast, I find that it's easiest to go into it when you kind of ease your way out of eating solid foods or the foods that you typically eat. So say I have a 3-day water fast coming up. Before that, maybe 3 days or 1 to 3 days before, I'm gonna make sure that I'm either eating fruits and juice or soft blended foods that are very easy on my digestion. This is because when you're fasting, you're not eating anything. So you want to do the best that you can do to prepare your body for that. Another thing you want to do before fasting is cut out anything that is sugary, because when you eat things that are sugary, you can have more cravings, and that means that you might experience more of those negative impacts during fasting. So if your blood sugar levels are all over the place and then you fast and they're low, you might have a craving because your body wants to go back up. And so you want to avoid eating things like bananas, dates, anything with refined sugar before fasting, to kind of give your body that time to regulate itself. You want to ease into it by reducing the amount of solid foods you eat, eating more fruits and juice only if possible, or just raw foods if possible. Raw foods as in raw vegan, not like raw meat and raw eggs. During the fast, you are going to only be drinking water. All right, only water, no coconut water, because that's going to break the fast. If you start to feel kind of like, God help me, please, I don't know what's happening, drink a little bit of warm lemon water, and that's going to help you. If needed, you can add a little bit of honey. This kind of breaks the fast a little bit, but I've done this during a fast where I've drank warm lemon water with honey, and I still saw the benefits of the fast after. The thing about fasting is that your body is eliminating so many toxins, and when you feel all these crazy feelings, that's just showing how much toxicity is in your body. You need to have so much grace with your body during this time and realize that actually it's just getting out the toxins. If you start to feel dizzy or like you're about to pass out or have a headache or anything like that, go to sleep. I simply will just sleep as much as I possibly can, because that helps you get through the fast faster. It's like when you're a child and you have a school field trip tomorrow that you've been waiting to go on, you go to sleep early because you can't wait to get to the next day. That's how fasting can feel sometimes. Also, during the fast, you can have herbal teas. So one thing that I love to do during the fast is to prepare herbal tea that is going to introduce whatever benefit that I want to my body. So for example, if I want, clearer skin, longer hair, and healthier nails, I might prepare an herbal tea that has horsetail herb in it. If I'm introducing those herbal teas while I'm fasting, that's going to give me those benefits. Herbal teas will not break your fast. If you're just simply doing the herbs and water, it's going to help detox your body. And this also helps when things get kind of boring, you're tired of drinking water, you can switch it up with a little herbal tea. After your fast, you're going to want to do a refeeding process. So say you fast for 3 days, you want to take 3 days to get back to your regular diet. You might even want to take longer than that. So the first day that you're eating again, where you're reintroducing foods, if you are a healthy person, you're going to want to start eating things such as fruit and vegetable juice, high water content fruits, and then you want to move into things like steamed vegetables or maybe some raw types of vegetables that are very easy to digest. You want to eat things that have a laxative effect on the body, and you want to eat things that are easily digestible. The reason that you want laxative properties in your food when you are breaking your fast is because during the fast, you do not use the bathroom as in number 2. You're gonna pee, but you're not gonna do number 2. And so all of that waste is sitting up in the bottom of your colon, and your body needs help releasing that. So whatever you eat needs to be helping your body release. You want things that are easily digestible because you haven't eaten for days, which means that 1, your stomach has shrunk down. You will see when you eat, you won't be able to eat as much as you used to because your stomach is a lot smaller. And 2, your digestive system has had a break. So it needs to be caressed and gently brought back to its power. So things that are easy to digest are going to be the best foods, especially those fruits. Make sure that you're refeeding yourself slowly. So after you introduce your fruits, then your steamed vegetables, then maybe you want to do like fatty fruits like avocados or olives, maybe a little salad. I have a whole video on what I ate after a 4-day water fast to refeed myself. It has a little menu and everything in the description of what I ate personally. And so I'm going to link that for you in the description. If you're in your refeeding process and you start to feel lethargic, like you eat something and you feel tired after, that means you probably weren't quite ready for either that amount of food or that type of food, but you should be okay. Stay eating your own food after you fast. Do not go out to eat and stuff because you don't know what types of things people are putting into that food. You want to have as much control after your fast as possible over the food that you eat. So cooking at home is going to be the best option. Something really important to know is that during your refeeding process, you want to introduce probiotics back into your diet, because probiotics are those healthy bacteria that are going to help you digest food better. So when you're doing your vegetables, again, you're starting to eat steamed vegetables or some raw vegetables, you can do some kimchi, some sauerkraut, or even some coconut yogurt when you're comfortable introducing fats back in. As women, we do have a cycle. So when you are refeeding after a fast, whatever phase of your cycle that you are in, you want to incorporate foods that are going to support your hormones during that time. So for example, if I fasted and during my refeeding process after the fast, I'm in my luteal phase, right? I'm going to want to eat things that are good for my progesterone. So I'm going to start eating some avocados and sweet potatoes, things like that. Take it slow when you are refeeding. Take it slow. Eat small portions. The longer that you have your refeeding process, the better, because remember, you want to give your digestive system the chance to build back its strength. A few notes about water fasting. It is a very spiritual experience. So if you wanted to before the fast, it's pretty cool to write down some intentions for your fast. So if you want to become more organized, or you want to heal your skin, or you want to make more money to move to your dream city, you can write these things down and focus your energy on that. When you're fasting and you're clearing out all these things, you're able to connect with God. Things get very spiritual if you're not distracting yourself with social media and things like that, which I do not recommend you distract yourself. Be very present while fasting, because once you are empty, there's no food inside, you can really hear what's going on inside your head and your heart, and you'll be able to make changes and heal. You'll be able to hear God more clearly. You'll be able to make decisions with ease and confidence. That's the power of fasting. I have another video about how fasting makes you superhuman, where I go deeper into that, on how fasting helps you on the mental plane, the spiritual plane, the emotional plane, the physical plane. So I will link that in the description for you. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll be sure to make a video about that. I'm so happy to share more about my journey. Your girl has been getting compliments on her skin in person, and so I only thought it right to share with y'all how much fasting has changed my life for the better, not just with my skin, but my overall health, my passion, my purpose, my discipline. I hope that you have a wonderful day and stay golden.